Yeah, we should be live. And just check, check. Keep losing subscribers. Ba, ba, ba. I'm still checking the sound and everything. The usual spiel is go check the website. So we're using this web webcam filter thing. 1 sec. Oops. Actually have to sort it out. Yeah, we're using the edge. It should be, yeah, it should be working. I mean, you can use, which one do you prefer? Pixelated, edge detection. Yeah, there's other. Inversion. Do you like inversion? Inversion doesn't look good. Yeah, I was actually making this available as well on this site, but currently just using it for a camera. Okay, it's really annoying. I can hear myself. Turn that off. Hey, go check the website. Don't forget to provide your feedback. We normally jump into a random tool. Oh, someone actually mentioned the CardioBot. I haven't touched it in a while. Someone said they failed the CardioBot test. It's not really a test, but I was wondering if AI can pass the test. Probably can. We had 2 versions of it as well. Yeah, we had this one. Yeah, this one you actually playing against the machine. Yeah, and I'm already getting distracted. The machine never gets distracted. But there's also another version of it, an older one. Yeah, this one, which will be simpler. Sorry for the ads. The ads. The ads gotta reveal what is it you're searching online, don't they? Yeah, this so the one on the right is where you play yourself, and there's no noise. Okay, one on the left, yeah, that's normal. ECG. You can change the noise level to make it easier on yourself as well. Can make it easier on yourself. A sec. Yeah, I'm losing audience as well. And where's the live chat? Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Yeah, so they are different. All the code, by the way, on the website is available. If you just hit F12, go to elements, should tell you, that should be the HTML code. And then you look for a JavaScript. Some of the older tools might have a backend, but then if there is a code running on the backend, then the code should be at the bottom of the page. So it actually has waveform.js, which we don't need because you can actually find it. Let me make this bigger. Let me make this bigger. Annoying ads. Yeah, anyhow, all the code should be there. Let's search this thing. JavaScript. Header. Yeah, it's just collapsed just to make it easier to view. And logo, blah, blah, blah. Header. Code repository. It's not really a repository, is it? But okay. I wonder if you actually need code anymore. Yeah, you should have, you only need the prompts. You need the prompts. You need to know what you want. It's the main thing. But yeah, so code. Anyway, the idea is that most of the code, if there is a backend, then the Python code will be available on the page. But ideally, there will be no backend, so all the code will be available on the page itself. So you can just hit F12, go to your elements, and see what's what. Yeah, so it's sources, and you can see, yeah, the game logic. Yes, all the code is there, all the JavaScript. Yep. You can copy paste or do what you want. Waveforms, those waveforms are generated using math, JavaScript basic math functions. So you have all the equations there, the mathematics of it. Have each wave, so each ECG waveform has its a P wave, the QRS peak, the S wave, T wave, and this is them being combined and scaled using basic functions. What functions? Yeah, sinusoid. Yes, a bunch of sinusoids and adding them up together. Scaling is pretty much it. And then the game logic is in this JavaScript. You have how many functions? You can search for. Can you search this thing? No, it's not. Ah, yeah, you can. How many functions do we have? 12? Nah, surely not. Surely not that many. Nah, it's just some functions I mentioned. The what functions mentioned in the comments. So yeah, 5 or 6, I would imagine. Game loop, draw counters. It's drawing that. Yeah, we're calculating correct rejection and misses, and this is done within JavaScript. So there's no backend. It's all happening on your machine. So yeah, same for this one. Hit F12. Sources, same thing. This will be slightly more complicated because it has a bot playing as well. Now, where's that code? Where is that code? Yeah, that's the HTML that's being loaded. This HTML will be calling this to JavaScript codes. Long story short, same thing. Just looking for the machine. Where's the machine score coming from? There could be, it could be that this one has a backend. And then if it does have a backend, then in theory, the backend, how the machine is playing should be in Python code, running as Flask application. Doesn't matter. There's a backend, something running on the server. Bum, 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 bum. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's make it half. We don't have a human to talk to, but these days it's not a problem, is it? Because we have robots. It's actually better because they don't get upset. They don't complain that much. Or not at all. Anyway, we have ChatGPT Claude. We'll start using AI Studio. That's right. And we're streaming live to this thing. Streaming live to this thing. Check out the website. Check out the website. I don't know what this live streams don't have any structure. We can talk about anything. Anything. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so just talk to this bot quickly so you can share your screen. Yeah, let's share the website quickly.
Okay, you want to share a website quickly. Is there a specific website you'd like to share?
Yeah,
or do you want to share the current?
The one you are looking at the screen.
Okay, I see the website B.
What do you see on the page where my mouse cursor is?
Okay, I see that you're on the bionichouse.com website and your mouse is hovering over IEEG spectrum visualization. Do you want to know more about that topic?
No, let's focus on the website itself. I want you to select, I want to just scroll through what we have, what we cover on the website. This is a website I developed, and then we want to select about 5 or 6 tools that we would like to feature on the landing page. Can you help me with that?
Sure. I see you're on the tools page of the BioNightChaos website, and you're looking to select about 5 or 6 tools to feature on the landing page. I can help you with that. What specifically do you need help with?
Out of the tools that you currently see on the page, which one would be your favorite?
Okay, looking at the tools currently on the page, which one would be your favorite?
Yeah, which one will be your favorite?
Okay, from what I see, the Seizure Zone Interactive 3D Brain Mapping Visualizer looks interesting. Would you like to start with that one?
Okay, so we chose the one. I agree with that. That one is an interesting one. I'll scroll down the page. Can you choose another one that is of interest to you?
Okay, so we've got Seizure Zone Interactive 3D Brain Mapping Visualizer as an interesting one. After scrolling down, the Mental Health Engineering option also looks like it could be of interest. Would you like to select that one?
Not really. That's just the blog. So yeah, maybe a different one. Can you select a different one?
Okay, so you don't want the Mental Health Engineering option. How about Bridging Engineering and Clinical Language with AI? Does that seem like a more
Again, that's a blog. Can you select a different one? Can you actually choose one that is of interest to you?
Okay, you don't want Bridging Engineering and Clinical Language with AI either. I understand. Scrolling further down, Ponzo Illusion looks like a good option, or perhaps the Joint Time Frequency Scattering for seizure detection. Do either of those sound interesting to you?
As you just going down the list, can you select one randomly or one that you particularly like and explain why you chose it?
Okay, as we scroll down the list, how about we randomly select Graphit Knowledge Graph Visualizer? Can you tell me why you like that one?
Yeah, that's a good choice. Can you tell me why you like that one? Why did you select that one?
Well, based on its description, Graphit Knowledge Graph Visualizer extracts entities and relationships from text input and generates an interactive graph. That sounds like it could be very useful for data analysis. Does this align with your thoughts on why it is a good choice?
Yeah, that sounds good. Can you select another one?
Okay, Graphit sounds good. Can you select another one?
No, can you select another one? Yeah, it's a bit silly, this one. Yeah, don't like it. Don't know if we can test the actual model. Yeah, you have like prices for it and stuff, latency, blah blah blah. I don't know which one is supposed to use. It's the Pro one, the better model. Well, judging by the price, it's the most expensive. Why on earth is it so expensive? Unit testing, no. A token count. Yeah, it's nice that you can select the temperature and stuff. It has a token count of 2 million, so that's pretty impressive. How about So the stuff on the website, yeah, it's that many tokens, 2500, and we actually need a prompt. We'll be using, yeah, by the way, if you have a question of how to find all the code, to let me know, I can show it again. But yeah, it's another one that will be featured as well is so we'll be doing a chatbot. We have a couple of options to search the website. So we have this drop down menu. By the way, wait a sec. I need it to be scripted because I can't type. Where is my scripter? Yeah, real time to voice. Let me pop it into another screen. I'll be using it to turn my voice into text. Funnily enough, if you talk like a robot, it's actually doing a better job. Okay, so we have all the text from a landing page, front page of the main page of my website. Now, can you select 5 to 10 links or tools that are favorite, that you find most interesting? And obviously explain why. We would like to include we would like to add another section in the search dropdown that will be called featured tools, and we'll just want to show up to 10 links that are most promising. Okay, let's give this prompt to different AI, see how it's able to manage. So this is Gemini, supposedly the newest Gemini 1.5 model. What are you talking about? Recommendation. It's giving me recommendations. Is that text to speech? No, there isn't. That's a shame, but you also didn't respond. You didn't quite respond to my request. Out of the tools, if you can go over the tools, which ones you think are most promising? And provide the title, the description, and explain why you chose that one. Third time to first tokens per second. Yeah, I like how this AI Studio, whatever, gives you like temperature options and stuff. Okay, it's also selecting seizure zone, join time frequency scanner. Okay, that's not a bad selection. AI enhanced brain confidence interface. I think that's just a blog. Okay, we need to actually specify which ones are blogs. Might select 1 or 2 from each topic. 1 or 2 from each topic, including blogs. It's not currently specified if it's a blog or not. It is there, like this one here, the mental health one. Well, it is interactive, but still just a blog. It's just I thought instead of silly AI generated images. And no, it didn't choose a random one. I think it's actually made the seizure zone. I mean, if I ask ChatGPT, it actually knows what I'm doing, so it's actually doing perfect selections. that, well, when I say perfect, they align with what I would have selected. But it also knows like how much time I spend on it and stuff like that. So we can try it with ChatGPT. I don't even know. I don't even need to give it the long all the text. Just can browse. Can you browse my website? Select 5 tools that you like the most and explain why you made that selection. It has a lot of information on me, and okay, let's just select the first one. Vision impairment simulator is a good one. It's actually a pretty good one. Haven't touched it in a while, but it's a solid choice. Solid choice. This one you can actually simulate different eye conditions. You don't think robot has personal interest? Well, I think it does, because because it does. Because I don't think humans have personal interest. I feel it's just either copying someone else's interest or whatever or just being biased based on what they heard. Yeah, this tool is a bit heavy on me. I can hear my CPU, GPU going. But it's a solid selection by the bot. I understand why it's selected that. That will align with my own preference. Spectrum visualization. So you can search this. Oh, okay. So you can do vision. It should come up in vision. Then we have, well, yeah, obviously EEG. There's a bunch of it on EEG. Which one that's selected? Spectrum visualization. So you can also search spectrum visualization. There is a couple that are associated with making. A webcam filters wasn't published yet. I mean, so that's the one I'm using at the moment. I mean, it is on the site. It's just not on the landing page. There's no link, so it's essentially like an unlisted, because I just have to polish up the, add the menu and stuff, styling of it, and then we can release it. Do you have more personal, which other tools on the website you find interesting? Can you explain your logic and tell me why you found that specific choice interesting? Oh, and by the way, this is not the most advanced model anyway. We have the O1, which does reasoning. So I don't know if interests and reasoning, you're just selecting the same ones. Yeah, it's I have selected. It says I have selected. Okay, they stand out. Okay, vision impairment. You select the same one. EEG visualization. Webcam filters. The problem with the newest model doesn't have the internet connection. Yes, so the internet is blocked. Yeah, let's give it accept the ad. Don't want to include the ad. Yeah, this one is thinking model. Can you go over this list? This is what all the tools and links that I have on my website main page, can you select 5 links that are of most interest to you, explain why you made that selection, and also tell me if you are explain why you made that selection. Okay, so the robot thought for a couple of seconds. There's no details. I think they did as well. Okay, didn't need to think. I'll just read it out loud. I can't read myself.
Below are 5 links tools from your main page that stand out to me, followed by an explanation of why I selected each and what makes them particularly interesting. 1. EMG hand simulation tool. Why it's interesting. This interactive tool demonstrates how muscle activity drives EMG signals and lets the user click on different fingers to view real-time waveform responses. Reason for selection. Understanding the link between muscle movement and the resulting EMG waveforms is fundamental in fields like rehabilitation engineering, prosthetics, and sports medicine. The hands-on or fingers-on nature of the simulation makes it a fun, educational way to grasp the basics of electromyography. 2. Datasaurus Dozen visualization. Why it's interesting. The Datasaurus Dozen emphasizes the importance of data visualization by showing how datasets with nearly identical summary statistics can look drastically different when graphed. Reason for selection. This is a classic and powerful lesson in data science. Never rely solely on statistics like mean and variance. Visualization can reveal hidden patterns and outliers. It's a perfect teaching tool for anyone learning data analysis. 3. Seizure Zone. Interactive 3D brain mapping visualizer. Why it's interesting. It offers a 3D visualization of different brain regions and their functions, which is particularly valuable for understanding neurological conditions such as epilepsy. Reason for selection. Neuroimaging and 3D interactive tools are at the cutting edge of neurology and neurosurgery. Seeing brain regions in an interactive format helps students, clinicians, and researchers better grasp spatial relationships and seizure foci. 4. AI-enhanced brain-computer interfaces, advancing neurotechnology, the impact and ethics of AI-enhanced BCI. Why it's interesting. This section dives into both the technological advances and ethical questions surrounding AI-driven BCIs. Reason for selection. The combination of AI, BCI, and ethics is becoming increasingly relevant. As BCIs become more common for accessibility, medical, or even consumer applications, understanding their broader implications is essential for responsible innovation. NERF 5, NeuroGPT. Why it's interesting. It explores the integration of advanced neural network architectures, such as GPT, with EEG data analysis. Reason for selection. Large language models like GPT are revolutionizing many areas of AI, and applying them to real-time neural data, EEG, could open new frontiers in real-time brain monitoring, mental health, and human-computer interaction. It illustrates a forward-thinking approach to combining cutting-edge NLP with biomedical signals. Summary of why these 5 were chosen. Technical depth and interactivity. Tools like the EMG hand simulation and Seizure Zone offer interactive elements that reinforce learning in a visually engaging way. Educational value. The Datasaurus Dozen underscores the importance of visualization, a crucial lesson in data analysis. Cutting edge and forward-looking. AI enhanced brain computer interfaces and NeuroGPT highlight current trends in AI and neurology, raising important discussions about technology's future and the ethical frameworks needed to guide it. Relevance to multiple disciplines. Each of these links tools bridges concepts from engineering, medicine, data science, and ethics, showcasing a holistic perspective that is essential in modern biomedical and data-driven research. These 5 selections represent a blend of foundational learning tools and forward-looking innovations that stand out among the diverse offerings on your website's main page.
Okay, yeah, there will be a couple of things that we need to fix with that search before we move to the chatbot. By the way, the chatbot is also already deployed. It's also deployed. I keep forgetting that I have this like super wide. Anyway, we'll have in the drop down, we'll have this featured. We'll have about 10 tools that we'll choose. It's not a, should be fairly straightforward how we choose it. Will be essentially one of 2 tools out of each topic. And then we Yeah, currently this model for the chatbot on the side is a bit too large. It's generally working. It meant to have this couple of modes. Eventually want to add it onto the main page, so you could search the tools using the drop down, expanding on each topic. Then you could also use a text search tool, a text box, but then essentially the idea is also to have a chatbot. I don't know if it, let me know what you think, if it should be a standalone tool or we adding it as part of the main page, like all this banking websites or whatever, where you can chat to an assistant. So it would be a pop-up. It's probably would be easier to deploy as a standalone thing. Currently the problem with it though is meant to give yeah, it gives rubbish. Have to retrain the model or see which weight we're giving to each thing. Go over the what do we have? We have the scraper, a content processor. Yeah, using Beautiful Soup, so it's crawling our website. Yes, searching for these domain names, medical, technical, research, hardware applications, keywords. Should have the website, the name. Yeah, cleaning and normalizing the text content, extracting topics. So it's trained only on the content of the site. There's no underlying. Okay, so the content is actually in this JSON file. Features, topics, priorities. Okay, I like the structure of it. So if I go, well, this is nice because it gave me actual link. The link is correct. But what's that text? It's a bit of a rubbish text. Meant to do like a summary of it. So there's binary chaos content, binary chaos data. Oh, okay. So this JSON, first it won't be updated. We had someone like commenting before and removing the comment, not realizing that by doing so, you actually generate more data for the algorithm to work with. Because they just measure clicks and amount of time you stay on a specific platform. if you Even when you have like disappearing messages or something on WhatsApp, the messages are in the system already. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Facebook or someone. But I actually trust them more than other humans, so that's okay. The interface is nice and simple. Yeah, obviously for certain things it's responding rubbish. Obviously it cannot browse the web. No, it's giving this. Where is it coming from? That's a bit odd. No idea where on earth that response is coming from. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know if we'll have to retrain this thing. Wait. Not even sure we. Yeah, just preparing the training data. The stopwatch. Training data preparator. That's a good name. Must be a reason why I don't remember doing any of it, because I don't even remember which bot did it for me. Was it ChatGPT or Claude? The problem with these bots at the moment is that they can't work with multiple files. Yeah, so probably we'll have to start fresh. Yeah, because it won't be able to respond to it. Yeah, I probably need the access to GitHub Copilot again as well. What do you think? What do you think? Anyway, we have a few tools in the works that we will be releasing soon. Some people don't like auto scaling on time series data, so there's an option to remove auto scaling. That's working. Flex intensity. It's working as well. Can increase your window size just to see things better. Remove that annoying grid. So that's coming on the site. Before we actually release it, let me know if you like any changes to it. Can update it. Device sense. Yeah, this device sense will be released as well. I just can't test it on this device. Actually, you need to run it on a phone. It will actually find the senses that you have. Yeah, we have this hearing aid simulator. That yeah, this will be a longer project. Logarithmic scale probably should be set by default. You select your. You can import. Let's have this option, but there meant to be an option to import your audiogram or select from a dropdown. Now the blue is your audiogram, green is the gain settings for your hearing aid. And this enable microphone doesn't work. Probably getting errors. Am I getting errors? Yeah, lots of errors. D3 should work. That was both Claude and ChatGPT doing this one. Then it's not fully functional. The idea was for it to be able to either select a pre-recorded audio file or enable your microphone. Just talk to the thing and it will amplify the audio based on the gain settings. So the green data points that you can actually change. So you can choose how much amplification you want for each frequency. And that meant to when you change your audiogram, you should the gain settings should adjust accordingly as well. So it should be matched to your audiogram, essentially be the opposite of it, right? Meant to be secondary, meant to be hearing level on this side and gain on the secondary y-axis. Yeah, we need to improve all those. And yeah, if you did something similar, or you have any ideas, or you're using a hearing aid, or just have a general comment, you're more than welcome. Yeah, this bad diagram. Yeah, one of those bots stuffed up the code as well, because every time you select, yeah, it just doesn't work. It keeps opening more and more. The idea was that you could go into the details of biomedical engineering, data science, or biotechnology, and then go 3 or 4 level down the rabbit hole. Once clicking back on the original circle, it meant to just close those and go back to the original audiogram, which currently I'm doing by refreshing the page, so it doesn't really work well. A longer term project that we are looking at this breast. This is ultrasound data. It's a common data set. We actually wrote a blog on it that we will be publishing soon as well. Publishing. Yeah, this blog template. Yeah, this thing is definitely writing better than myself. It's thinking better than myself. Someone was saying it's not actually, it doesn't have an opinion. Need to actually define what an opinion is. But yeah, we went through a few iterations of those, like for 10, 20 prompts. Hey, this is my speech turned into text. Didn't actually change anything there. can talk to the thing. But yeah, this block essentially will be yeah, talking about this data set performance potential. Yeah, we could actually do, I believe we can actually do better. But again, it's only if ChatGPT can devise code that will result in better training. In training that will result in better performance. Sorry. I don't think anyone wants to chat, which is unfortunate. I don't know why it's stuffing up on Claude. I think this was Claude. On the within Claude, when it was deploying it on its own server, those were showing some sort of icon, probably like a down arrow icon. But then on my Chrome, it doesn't show up properly. So I don't know what's up with that. This I find like a better version of a blog where you actually have this interactive something. Yeah, probably this, obviously. As we go medical imaging data, so ultrasound, we want to expand, be able to expand to at least another level. So, and obviously the chatbots will be great at doing this. Can't wait for, yeah, we shouldn't be waiting for anything, but once we have agents, yeah, could be just going, having my coffee, and the bots will be doing all the development for me. Put some ads on your site, you make money. So essentially, the bots could be making money for you. But the problem is that I have to, at the moment, you have to supervise them like this super smart. Yeah, I would say, yeah, whoever was saying they cannot think something, they definitely can. Yeah, I would say a GPT-3 or something was, it's not even accessible anymore. Was your like undergrad level in many topics. 4.0 is your master's level, easy. And 0.1, the reasoning model, yeah, will be your PhD level for sure. But yes, we will deny. So, the problem with 0.1, it doesn't have the internet access. You can upload an image to it. I'm not sure if it should be used for coding. It's probably be over over complicating things potentially. But yes, if you pop this data type, the code for it should be a single page. Yeah, single page HTML. That's 0.1. Let's see what it says just without prompting it anything. We'll prompt in a sec. understanding the context, crafting. User provided HTML, the main task, explain suggestion, code improvement. I'm crafting the response to be engaging and informative. Yeah, okay. With full sentences and engaging examples from biomedical data, focusing on avoiding bullet points, acronyms, and sensational language. This is actually in the memory that the ChatGPT has on me, instruction. So there's both memory and instructions. And it's still thinking forever. Well, that's what PhD students do, don't they? Thinking forever. Not producing anything yet. Doesn't say what is it doing. Back on. I did get to 930 subscribers, then I had a few unsubscribing, then subscribing again. I keep going. 929, 930, 929.
This single-page application displays a convenient and interactive overview of different biomedical data categories, along with example subcategories such as EEG and ECG data. The HTML, CSS, and JavaScript logic are all contained within one file, ensuring that visitors can explore the collapsible lists without navigating to separate pages. The code elegantly utilizes Lodash to debounce searches and highlight matching terms in real time, providing a seamless user experience. Each category is clickable and expands or collapses upon user interaction. And there is an Expand All button that toggles between showing and hiding all categories. This approach makes it easy to quickly locate relevant subcategories, whether one is interested in exploring EEG waveforms, ECG recordings, or broader public health statistics. Inside the JavaScript, there is a biomedical data array that holds the category titles and their associated items. Each category is rendered via a helper function that creates HTML elements for the category header and its collapsible subcategories. If a user types a search term, that search is debounced and highlights any relevant matches. This reduces the computational overhead of repeated lookups while ensuring the user's search feedback is immediate. The logic also displays a No Results Found message for search terms that do not appear in the array, which can help users quickly see whether they might need to refine their queries. Because everything is assembled in one document, it is straightforward to modify the categories or items without any reliance on external APIs or services, ensuring that it aligns with the preference for free and open source tools. You could readily adapt this application to highlight additional information about each biomedical data type. For example, you might embed brief summaries that describe how EEG brainwave recordings can be analyzed to detect specific neurological events, or how ECG waveforms can be processed to classify different heart conditions. By expanding the subcategories further, you could add short paragraphs or multimedia elements demonstrating how these signals appear in real clinical or research contexts. This could be done by attaching JavaScript event listeners to each subcategory, triggering the dynamic loading of descriptions or visualizations when users expand those sections. You might also consider integrating interactive charting libraries, such as chart.js or D3.js, if you want to display real-time or simulated biomedical signal waveforms directly on the page. As you continue developing single-page biomedical data tools, you can use this approach for other interactive guides. Because it is all self-contained, you can deploy it on a server without the overhead of complex frameworks. You could also have an AI co-host on a live stream of your project development, explaining the specifics of each data type, cracking a few jokes, and engaging your audience. Since the application is already well structured, it will be easy to expand on it in fun ways, such as adding camera or microphone and input to demonstrate how sensor data might be captured and processed for EEG or ECG. This page can also serve as the base for a deeper gamified exploration of biomedical signals, such as interactive quizzes that challenge visitors to identify common patterns or anomalies in various data types. If you integrate these elements and decide to share them on your YouTube channel, you can encourage feedback and direct visitors to your Patreon if they want to support more of your free and open source projects. Overall, this example provides a sturdy template for building a single-screen application that encourages curiosity about biomedical data while avoiding the complexity of large frameworks. You can expand and customize it as you see fit, ensuring it remains within a single page and adheres to your preference for minimal external dependencies. This keeps the system flexible and easy to maintain, supporting creative explorations of biomedical data without clutter or distractions. Thank you for joining us on this live stream and for taking the time to explore these biomedical data types and our ongoing developments. We have covered everything we plan to share today, so we are going to wrap up now. We hope you found this session both informative and fun, and we appreciate your feedback as we continue improving our applications and sharing more exciting projects. Until next time, stay curious, keep experimenting, and let us know if there is something particular you would like to see in a future stream. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to having you back with us soon.